This is Batman. You're watching Kyle Reviewed.
Hey guys, just finished watching Batwoman, Season 1, Episode 8, A Mad Tea Party. This episode was kind of interesting. It was a really good episode, actually. It was the acting was really good, except for Ruby Rose. I'll get into that a little bit later. But Rachel Scarston there as Alice and Beth stuff was just awesome. She was amazing throughout this episode. I love the dynamics that she played, and her. She's just so good. She's the best actress on this show, and it's just she's really well done as Alice and stuff. And it's clear that she's been acting since a young age. Even if you remember her on the obviously the Birds of Prey TV show back in the day. So she's just definitely a great actress in here. There's just a couple of scenes here with Ruby Rose. She's clearly trying as hard as she can, and it just seems like her acting is there's one point where you can even see the acting inside of her. It's just not translating to her face. It's like the rest of her is trying to, but it's just nothing is coming out on her face, right? I don't know. I feel like if this show keeps going on, eventually she will learn to be able to do it, and she'll get better. And she slightly has been getting better throughout the episodes and stuff. Be able to practice acting and stuff. So it is kind of interesting when she's able to pull from stuff like that, and to see her sometimes be able to and sometimes not be able to. You get scenes with Mary, and she's trying to react to her, and then nothing's coming out. And then you have scenes with her and Jacob at the end, and then she's like, "Oh, there's something there," not quite showing up on her face, but the rest of her, you can feel like you can see that there's something there, right? So it's kind of getting there, but nothing much is coming out of here. I am disappointed that there's no crisis or anything. All they do is put the Priya stuff there, the Nash stuff, which is like, if you're only watching this, you have no idea what's going on whatsoever. I wish there would have been some more kind of crisis teaser. Maybe have Lila Michaels as Harbinger pop up, or have the Monitor pop up. Yeah, they just put the same repetitive stuff that we saw on Supergirl. But at least Supergirl also had, had the which I guess this episode aired first on last Sunday or something. But Supergirl at least had, the Monitor show up, and you could have had the Monitor show up here too, but I guess if they're all filming at the exact same time, but I guess we didn't have that. It would have been nice to see that though. Or maybe something to do with Psycho Pirate. That could have been really cool, since she was the one who told Oliver about Psycho Pirate back in the Elseworlds crossover. So there should have been something going on there, but we didn't get anything setting this up whatsoever. So that's just kind of disappointing. It almost feels like you don't need to watch. Like, I don't know, I wish that we kind of set up so there's some sort of teasers to it. I mean, there was obviously teasing you, say, hey, next week don't come back to just don't watch next week's episode first, watch Supergirl first, and it actually just said crisis. It didn't specify which episode you should go watch first. Come back and watch Supergirl first, because that's part 1. I mean, obviously, nowadays with the technology and with the internet and all that stuff, people are going to be looking it up and going, oh, wow, I'm going to go start Supergirl because it's all over the internet. But if you're only watching this, later on Netflix or whatever, it's not really clear as to, go watch Supergirl first. That's part 1, this is part 2, and all that stuff, but they don't really have that. Hopefully when they put things all on Netflix or something like that, maybe they can just have Crisis as just one giant movie right in the middle of every, of every season, and it just goes with Batwoman, it goes with Supergirl, it goes with whatever. So you don't have to, because some places you only have, I only have access to Supergirl, Black Lightning, and Flash on Netflix. I don't have access to Legend Tomorrow or Green Arrow, and probably not Batwoman. So hopefully they have all the pieces, with them on the streaming service, just to go with each other, right? So I will have to wait and see as to where things go with that. But so this episode was kind of cool. I loved things going and surprise. The tension with Catherine Hamilton, was really cool, and the results of that was really interesting. I loved that scene between her and Mary and Alice and stuff. That was really well done, and they were all really good actresses there. But just Rachel Scarston as Alice kind of just took the cake just a little bit more, because she was really good in the role. And then she later on had some more scenes with Batwoman and stuff, and that's where she really kind of stole the show. So she's just a great actress in this role, and I definitely can't wait to see as to where things go But I would have liked to have seen something there. And then we have a commissioner, Commissioner Forbes, if I'm not mistaken, as that's what he's listed as here on IMDb. So maybe we'll get Commissioner Gordon at some point. But I'm assuming Commissioner Forbes is the one who was commissioner before James Gordon. If I'm not mistaken, he was the one who got poisoned in The Dark Knight, and then at the end of that movie, it's when he becomes Commissioner Gordon. James Gordon becomes Commissioner Gordon in The Dark Knight. So that'll be really cool to see as if we ever get him. But I doubt it. If the Batman's gone, maybe Commissioner Gordon's gone too. Well, it'd be cool to see that. So definitely can't wait to see as to where things go with this. Definitely can't wait. Excited for the Crisis. I wish they would have set it up since they have Psycho Pirate in Arkham or something. But maybe it could have been cool, or maybe could have been cool to see something like that, but I guess not. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. Season 1, Episode 8, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hi, this is Kevin Conroy, talking to you from the library of Wayne Manor. You may know me as Batman. I just want you to know that you're watching Kyle Reviewed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.